Tough ball game considering how good the offense was last night. So what made Rodriguez so tough to get to today?
Well, I mean, he's a very high-quality pitcher to start with, and it's not by accident he pitches deep into a lot of ball games. So he attacks with his fastball is what he does. He goes right at you. He did in the first inning. There's not that many pitchers in the league that can just stand up there and just fire fastballs in the zone and get swings that are just not on the ball. So that's what he did. He has a little bit of I don't know if it's a lower slot arm stroke or what it is, but it almost explodes from like down to up a little bit, and it's effective for him, and it's been effective for him for a long time. And I think he's kind of coming into it in the season. He's probably feeling pretty strong right now based on what we saw today.
A good outing from Sonny Gray with the 10 strikeouts. I mean, just the hits that he did allow and those couple runs in the fourth, was that just a matter of good swings on good pitches?
They continue to put the ball in play. Like, they had a little run where, when there's people on base and they just keep putting the ball in play, things can happen. I mean, they had a couple of, I would say, a couple of good swings, but not that many. But he battled well. He kept us in the game. The first run was just an error on our end. And if we do our job, we don't give up a run in that first run. Sonny threw the ball well. I thought he threw good. I thought his breaking stuff looked good. I think the fastball even looked crisp at the end of the outing. Everything he did was very, very solid today. We just didn't back him up with the runs today.
What is the latest with Donovan Solano?
Donovan's going to get an MRI. He's getting it as we speak. He's going to get it, I believe, on the knee and the ankle. But the immediate thought is he does have some type of knee sprain. We're hoping that it's more of a day-to-day thing than a long-term thing, but we have to wait and see what the results say before we know anything for sure.
Did he almost have you convinced? Like he looked like he was trying to convince you guys with the tests on the field there.
Well, we want to give guys when something happens like that on the field, we want to give them a minute to kind of see what it actually does feel like. Because if you're making a decision, 20 seconds after a guy, jams his ankle or his knee or rolls something, you don't really know anything at that point. So we wanted to give him time to get on his feet, jog a couple of times, but he knows his body pretty well. He's a veteran player he's dealt with a lot over the years, and I think he looked at us after running a couple of jogs and said, I'm not. If he's not sure, I'm not sure, and if he's not sure, we're going to get him out of the game. Because almost every time Donovan Solano is going to look at us and say, "I'm good," even when he's crashing into stuff or diving or whatever, he's normally fine. So I didn't get the impression he was fine, and I think the right move is to get him out of there and to get him to see the doctor.
No walks for Sonny. I think that's 2 in a row now, 3 in a row now. It's just ability to continue attacking the zone. Are you continuing to just see that consistently?
Yeah, it's consistent right now. Yes, I have to fully agree with that statement. He's going right at hitters. A lot of at-bats ending pretty early. The at-bats that do go to 2 strikes, he's putting them away well. I think he feels like he's in full command of his arsenal right now, and he can pitch in and out of the zone at will. I mean, that's what he's been doing. So I would agree that he's attacking successfully right now and thoroughly through the outing from beginning to end.
The pitch clock violation when you came out, was that just a pitch com issue they were having, or what?
My impression is it's a pitch com issue. There's only a couple of seconds left when Sonny couldn't get anything. He probably had 4 or 5 seconds left when he realized that he wasn't getting the signs or getting the pitch because it was close to getting closer to 0. The umpire didn't allow him to reset and go. It's the umpire's discretion how they want to handle that. If it's in the middle of an inning and a guy's down to only a few seconds, I totally understand not resetting the clock. You either have to use a visit or the clock's going to run out and it'll be a violation. At the beginning of an inning, I didn't I haven't seen those types of violations where the guy's saying that I'm not getting a sign, even if there's only a few seconds left. Normally, I think it would be reset in that moment, and I said that to Nestor behind the plate, but it's still the umpire's discretion, and if he thinks that the clock's running down and the player's just trying to buy some more time to even get a sign or get a different sign, he has the right to do whatever he wants in that moment. But I was just arguing that it's the beginning of the inning, it's not in the middle of an inning, and I think there's a difference there.